Good morning, ducks! Hello everybody and welcome to the Duck Adventure for February the 4th. And if you're wondering why I'm showing you my kitchen table in my living room, well, believe it or not, it started a chain of events that I never in my life would have imagined came out of moving my kitchen table to my living room. Anyways, I'm not going to go into all the details of everything that's gone wrong here the last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a completely different video or a separate video. I'll put the link right here, guys, right here on the screen. If you want to hear what's happened to me here in the last week, click there. It's an unlisted video. I'm not going to put it part of the series. I don't want to ruin the show because it's really nothing positive at all. It was very... it's thrown me for a loop this last week. Anyways, let's go take care of the ducks. Done? Let's go. What a week, guys. Oh man, I'm telling you. But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to put, like I said, a separate video. Well, I don't even know if I'm going to do a video on it. I really should let you know what's happened here the last week. It's nothing really negative. It isn't very positive though. Hello, ducks. We've had an unbelievable week here, guys. The weather has done everything from rain to warm. I think out of the last 7 nights, there were 6 nights. Well, I've left the lights on in the pen because it's so warm the ducks won't even go in the barn. It's just been crazy warm weather. And it's now today, it's freezing up. Everything's a little bit really icy. If you look around me here, you can see the ground. It's covered in, it looks like snow, but it's not. It was snow, then it melted, and now it's ice. I didn't do any plowing because I didn't want to create a really smooth surface for all the rain we had. So I sort of left it so I could get a little bit of traction, you know, with the snow and the ice mixed together, but it's really slippery. They think they're getting out. Actually, they've been thinking that they're going to get out here almost every single day during this warm weather. I come to the gate, and it's really funny. They think they're getting out, they come over, but they're not, because we've had lots of critter action. Dog has been doing some serious, running around. He's driving me nuts, actually, hunting the front of the property. Oh, boys, they're never slippery. Okay, guys, I forgot something. I gotta go grab something and show it to you. I'm back in the house, guys. I totally forgot about this. I want to share it with you. In the last, I think it's the last 5 days, this has happened. This is the second time, it was yesterday. We got a goose egg. Now the first one I got, I thought it was a double yolker duck egg. And I always eat double yolker duck eggs, but when I went to break it in the pan, the shell, like goose egg shells, are unbelievably hard compared to duck eggs. As soon as I went to try to break it, and I tell how hard it was, I was like banging, 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 and I was like, holy mackerels, this thing is tough. And then finally it did break, and as soon as it broke and I saw the thickness of it, I was like, this is a goose egg. But 2 days later, this egg, well, this was yesterday's egg that appeared, and it's a little pointier than a duck egg, but it's the white color. Plus, when you tap it, it's got a really hard cement sound to it. It's another goose egg. So I don't know which goose it's doing it, but they're not laying it in a corner in a nest. It's actually, I found them in the middle of the floor in the barn. So I don't know what's going on with the goose, but we got a goose egg. It's 2 of them now. So unfortunately, I'm eating them right now because it's way too early to be hatching goslings. The first week of March. Yeah, it would be the first week of March. It'd be far too early. But they've, which makes sense. Geese start laying eggs in February in this part of the world, so maybe it's our mature goose from last year. She's pumping eggs out now. Who knows? Let's go let the ducks out, or no, let's go do the duck chores and get on with our day here because we got a road trip to do. Got a really bad ice problem, guys. I almost just wiped it and lost the camera. So I'm gonna get some sand first before I do anything and do some paths here with some sand because, like I said, I just came out. I turned around the corner and I almost lost it, and it was like the first day back to filming and break the camera. That wouldn't be good. I thought for sure leaving the snow I would get a crusty snow layer that would enable me to get some traction. But it melted way too much yesterday, so there's next to no snow left. And it froze last night. Got a bit of a curveball, guys. Doug is just taken off on me, and he will not come back. Oh, he's barking. What are you barking at? Oh, dog. Make me come after you? I know, Doug. You just don't like this, do you? This is all he's been doing, guys, for the last week, is running the swamp, barking his face off at the bush. Something's here on a regular basis now. Seems every night. I know, Doug, but I don't want you running out there by yourself. I was in the pen throwing down sand because there's ice absolutely everywhere. As you can see, it's been pretty messy here. It's gonna freeze up the next couple days. Doug, you gotta listen when I'm calling you when you get all this sidetracked stuff. Alright guys, let's get back to throwing down more sand so I can walk around and do my chores this morning. It's an absolute skating rink everywhere. This is when you really would like some snow to cover this ice so it could stick to it and get some traction. And the worst part is this property is all little hills, so it's like every place you walk you can you fall on your bum real easy. And that's what happened to me this morning. I was walking with the camera, I almost lost it. I thought, oh great, start filming again and break the camera the first day. So as you can see, guys, my garden's getting more and more straw. I cleaned out the barn and the building this weekend actually, it was Sunday I did it. So pretty soon the garden will be completely covered. I figure probably 4 or 5 more cleanings. It should be completely covered. I'm gonna have an awesome garden this year. I can't believe the amount of sand trails I've got scattered on the property now. It's ice absolutely everywhere. I wish it wouldn't have melted so much. We had a good layer of snow, and I thought I'll leave the snow, and that way if when it rains, you know, I'll get a crusty snow and at least have some traction. But it's melted so much that there's next to no snow left, so it's just basically ice. Gonna have to pick up some more sand salt mixture today. Well, we're on our road trip. But the ducks really wanted out bad the last couple days with this weather we're having. It's been so warm. They know, like I'd walk up to the pen and like they did this morning, and they just like all come over and it's like, oh, we're getting out. All right, let's start egg recon. Yesterday, oh, I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Oh. Okay, only 2 sneezes. That's very unusual. All right, so yesterday, I got 9 eggs in the Muscovy shack yesterday. I couldn't believe it. They were just pumping the eggs out yesterday. And some small, some big. That might be a Peking egg, actually. We might have had a Peking in here last night because I didn't lock them down last night because it was so nice out. But then again, my 9 eggs I got yesterday could have been from other ducks too. Egg production's been about 12 eggs, 14 eggs. Nothing to write home about. They're not ready to start laying yet. I just couldn't believe that we got goose eggs. So 5 in the shack. Let's go to the barn. It's really bizarre. I just got all stuffed up and I was outside and I hadn't even gone into a building yet. So I've been working with the Sony Vegas software. I found some really awesome tutorial videos. So I've been playing around with that, and I'm going to give you guys a heads up right now that there's going to be delays on the episodes. I might actually be skipping days
just to give me more time to edit, because officially this video that you're watching right now will have been edited with Sony Vega, because I'm no longer going to use Windows Movie Maker, because I was having just way too many problems. And I'm really excited about the Vegas software, because the tutorials I've been doing has really opened my eyes up to what I can accomplish. And I think I can accomplish some really awesome stuff. I think she's laying eggs. So if there's a delay in episodes, that is why. I'm not going to get behind anymore. I'm going to just stop filming until I get an episode out. So there's going to be, if there's a little bit of a hiccup here in production for the next little while until I get this down pat, that is why, guys. Because my goal, well, we're getting an awful lot of small eggs. That's like about the 5th one this week. My goal is to no more Windows Movie Maker. And I've got to get proficient in Vegas so that I can pump eggs out. Oh, look at this. And a broken one too. So I can pump episodes out with the new software. The tutorial videos I found are just awesome. They take the learning curve almost right out of it. I'm actually getting quite excited about doing an edit. I've been watching and playing with it, but I haven't done anything serious because I really don't want to edit something that I've already edited once before, because you guys wouldn't even watch it. Alright, that's it for eggs. That's a better haul. What we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 it looks like. That's counting with blurry vision, so forgive me if I'm wrong. It's not bad in here. I don't need to clean up. The ducks haven't been inside. It's been so beautiful at night that they're like outside. I left the lights on because it's like -1, 0 degrees. Took a bit of a chance, with the owl problem this time of year, but I'm thinking because the snow is so, or we don't have much snow, I should say, that the owls aren't going to have a problem feeding themselves out in Mother Nature instead of coming here and eating my ducks. So let's get some feed happening in here and then get this road trip underway. We got lots of places to go today. I don't believe this. They're not even eating feed. I gotta check the steel shock. It's gotta have a big dent in it because this makes no sense. That's nothing. That thing should be stripped. But they could be eating out of the metal shed because they're outside all night. And that is closer for a snack than coming into the barn. We had a bit of an incident with Dougie here. Doug had a bit of an owie happen here on the slippery ice. He did a wipeout. And after the wipeout, he was afraid of the ice. And I had 2 days that he wouldn't walk on slippery surfaces. I actually had to take him by the collar and drag him out onto the ice. Because he was, every time he'd get his feet on the ice, he'd get scared and walk around it. It was really funny. But it was because the first couple of days of ice we had here, over the last week, when he'd come whipping out of the house full bore, you'd think it was spring because it was so warm out. And then he'd slip and slide and did a couple splits, and he's, it's still all new to him. The wind's cool, but look what it's 2 degrees above 0, and it's not supposed to be that warm today. Winter's supposed to return the next couple of days. Real winter. But the ducks are sure enjoying this, being outside all the time. It's been all-night parties here with the yard light or the pen lights on. They're looking for hay. I'm out of hay, and that's what our road trip is today. Go get a bunch of hay. They've eaten her all. Okay, girl, I want to get this hose, so don't splash me. That's a good girl.
Update on the hospital, guys. Ducks are doing good. Actually, Stripper is doing a little bit of walking. She hasn't done any of that balancing act stuff. I'd say probably about 4 or 5 days. She's actually been walking around. I just cleaned all their pools out yesterday, and they had baths. You'd never tell the amount of duck feces in here. But it was all clean yesterday, and they were all nice and pretty white. And so what's happened here is Andrew, we're going to do the X-rays, but he got sick and had to cancel on me on it was last Tuesday, and then since then he's been really busy. I've been emailing him, and he says as soon as he gets a window of opportunity that he can do this, he's going to get back in touch with me. But she is doing better. She's walking, guys. I watched her walk this morning. I watched her walk yesterday. She's standing up without doing that Karate Kid wing thing. So there is an improvement. Broke a wing duck. Still got a hanging wing. I think it's going to be hanging for the rest of her life. But according to what Andrew said, is that basically after 6 to 8 weeks, it's as healed as it's going to be. So this girl is going to be due here. Really, if you think about it, this month, middle of this month, really she could go back with the flock. And Limpy, I don't know. She does seem to be better. She's walking around inside the kiddie pool. We'll see what happens with her. I know one thing, this back room, there's feathers and straw everywhere. My nose is really plugged up here this morning. I don't know what hit me outside. And it hit me before I went in any of the buildings too, so... It isn't the hay or the straw. It's strange. Almost feels like it's spring. I'm getting all stuffed up here. All right, well, I'm gonna go have my breakfast and have my next coffee, and then we're going on a road trip.
Holy mackerel, that's icy. I didn't put any sand down on this spot because I don't normally walk here. Doug is hating the ice big time. He wouldn't come near the truck. He wouldn't walk across the ice, that silly dog. Thankfully I've got good snow tires on. And there's no ice out right here, which is good. Well, Dougie, let's go to town. Do a road trip and get some hay. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of going to town at the first week of the month because there's nothing really good waiting for me at the post office. Well, guys, we got a bit of a mail time happening here in the truck. I was expecting a parcel from China that I ordered actually at Christmas time, which was some headphones for editing because I'm driving Doug nuts in the house with the laptop and him hearing me talk to him on the videos. But anyways, I didn't expect this because they're not even from China, so I don't know where these two are from. But we got the hydro bill, so let's just open her up here. It looks like $1,095. Ooh, the Duck Adventure is expensive this month. Hey, Doug, that sucks. All right, well, we don't want to look at that bill anymore. I'm depressed. But let's see what we got here that came from the United States. Okay. I got thermometers. Well, this is just bizarre. Okay, another thermometer. Okay. Okay, this is crazy, guys. Why would I get 4 thermometers in the mail? I am baffled. Whoever sent this to me, there's no note, no nothing inside. Nope, nothing. 4 thermometers, freezer thermometers. Okay. I'm thinking that somebody sent them to me to use in the duck shack is the only thing I can think of. So if that's what I'm supposed to use them for, well, thank you. Okay, so this one is another parcel from the States through eBay. What's this one? Oh, this is from Anonymous. She bought 2 more thermostats like we had in the duck shop. But these ones aren't waterproof. I'm Yeah, they aren't waterproof, but it's the same thermostat. So I've got 2 more of them. Okay, well, thank you very much, Anonymous. I don't think there's anything else in this box. Nope, nothing else. Nothing else, Dougie. So that's what we got. So we got a depressing hydro bill and 2 gifts. So the Duck Adventure Soda Squirt. Now let's go to the feed store and pay our feed bill, Doug. Well, let's see what we owe the feed store. Alright, what do we got here? Looks like, I don't know, 611 or 511. Okay, so 511.07 I got to write a check for. Okay, Dougie, feed bill's paid. Interesting bit of info when I was in there. Joey, who owns M&R Feed, he got pulled over last week by MTO also. Yeah, so they were hitting everybody in town last week when they got me. Hey, Dougie, we were a victim of the law last week. Okay, sit. That's a good dog. All right, so let's go to Robert's place and get some hay. No, Dougie, it's not the farm yet. No use getting excited, Doug. Gotta pick up some gun supplies. Specifically gun cleaner. Big can of oil, but why do they do that? Little tiny cans of cleaner.
I don't know, it's probably a popularity thing. They stock what's popular. So.
That makes no sense, Keith. Like, no kidding. This right here, maybe 7, 8 cleanings of the rifle.
29.38.
Oh, you're so cute. No, you're not getting out. We're not at the farm yet. We're almost there. Okay, get back. Okay, back. Come on, dog. Cooperate. Come on, back. You want to come out, don't you? All right, you're really cute, but I gotta drive. Now, back. No. Stop with the nose smelling thing here. Back. Go on. There. Yes, Doug, we're at the farm. Your nose went up in the air as soon as I put the signal light on. Relax, Dougie. Relax, Doug. Calm down. Oh, you're really hyped up here, dog. Oh, and it's super muddy here. Oh, Dougie, you're gonna get filthy. Doug, sit. Hello, Brady. How are you? Do you have any more of that really good hay left?
Still green stuff. It's down in our barn here.
Is it by the straw?
Yeah, right beside the straw.
Okay, I'll back up there. Dougie, you're really getting all hyped here. I really don't want to let you out in all this mud. Oh, boys, there's lots of mud here. I'm not letting you out, Doug. Put that up there so Doug doesn't break it. Okay, Dougie, we're locking you in the cab of the truck. Stay here. You're not getting out. I said stay, Doug. I was going to let the dog out. Did I see all the mud? I said, I'm not letting the dog out. Oh, it looks pretty close to the same.
Oh, yeah.
Not as good as that first. I should have bought more of that first stuff. The ducks really love it.
Oh, yeah. They should like this, too.
Yeah,
It's still pretty green.
it is. Not as green as that last stuff. Oh, how you doing, puppies? I got Doug inside because it's really muddy here today. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so let's get back up for straw. Come here. Doug, come on, sit. Sit. Just relax, you're not getting out. It's too muddy out there. I want barley straw.
This is all oat straw.
I know. No, there's some barley right there in front of us. The ducks like it better. Right in front of you there, that's barley. Do you want me to throw them into the truck for you? You catch? No, it's not going to work. We're going to make a mess. Okay, all the good ones have got broken twine. No, the barley seems to the ducks like it better, and it's better absorbs better.
Oh, yeah.
All the moisture.
Yep.
The oat straw I like it because it doesn't make me sneeze.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have in some oat straw. I think that's what's gonna happen here. Well, what's on the ground here instead of digging through this pile?
This one here.
Okay, I'll take that one. There's another one. That one's broken. 9. 10. Oh, here's another. I'll take this one. 11. 12. Oh, that's broken. That's 13.
Yep. 13, 39.
Yeah, that should get me through. Can I get this one down? 13. 14. Okay, so that's 15. So that was how many? That's 15, so that's 45.
Not 45, and the hay was 42.
So I owe you $87.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get the checkbook out here. Dougie, you got to stop it. Get back. Get back. Sit. Be good. Back. Here, I got a burn block here. Doug, sit. You're making my life difficult here today. Okay, stop it. Sit. The back of the truck's closed?
Nope.
I'll kick him into the back. All right, Doug, you can go in the back. Here, get back there. Holy mackerel. Well, Dougie, you weren't very good here. You've been driving me nuts, but you're not getting out in the mud. Oh, burp in my face. Thank you. All right, let's go home.
You know what I forgot when I was in town? Sand and salt. I just went into the back duck hospital and I looked down my pail. I got one pail left. I'm not running back to town. Can't back the truck up to the barn to unload all the straw here because it's all ice down there. I'm not taking a chance of getting stuck here. So I'm gonna have to walk back and forth or use the sleigh. I wish it would snow. I wish it would snow and get cold. If it snowed right now with everything being wet, the snow would stick to the ice and then it wouldn't be slippery anymore and then freeze solid. We'd be back to winter. This is, I've fallen already since I got home. It's just a skating rink everywhere, guys. Like the driveway is absolutely the most dangerous place to walk. Even poor little Dougie here, he's slipping and sliding. And walking with the camera, it's really tricky because you keep hitting ice and you want to fall and you let go of what's in your hand, and what's in your hand is you don't want to let go of it because it's our only big camera we got here. All right, well, I'm going to unload everything into the barn or the back shed here. Going to use the sleigh. Well, if the truck had posi track, I would back down here, but not the way it is. Not with the, well... No, it's ice. Forget about that idea. I thought, well, maybe I could slip down here with the truck. I would just get stuck and make a mess.
Doug, are you gonna help me? Hey, Doug. Come on. Yeah. Come on. There's the snow, guys. Oh, I hope we get lots of snow. If we don't get lost, I hope we get at least enough to cover the ice up. Dougie. Doug, you're a goof today. Look at him. You see the crows are in, so he's just going nuts barking right now. Doug, you know, it's hard for me to pull the bales out if you're standing on top of them. It's starting to snow, Doug. Because hopefully it gets enough snow, comes while it's still warm, so it sticks to the ice and everything becomes not slippery. The ducks, as soon as there's disgusting mud, they're in it. I'll bring you some hay shortly here. Now let's get the hay unloaded, Doug. You gonna get out? Doug's new lookout spot. He's watching the tree line for crows. Well, we got some hay for the ducks. Oh, it's nice and heavy too. You're just in the way big time, dog. Holy mackerels, Doug. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Wake your mind up. I wonder if they know I have hay. They seem to have gotten excited since I've gotten to the hay part. And they're looking at me. Which they didn't pay attention to me when I was unloading the straw. I bet you they can smell it. Because like they're just now coming over. Yes, I'll bring you hay. That is just bizarre. Because they did not have any interest in me when I was unloading the straw. It's got to be the smell. I know I can smell it. It really smells nice. Nice and fresh smelling. It's really got that green smell to it. I just can't believe how they're all over here. They gotta know it's hay. Are you on lookout, Doug? Poor dog wanted out so bad at the farm, but it was so muddy there. I didn't want to have to give him a bath. Well, I didn't need straw today, but I thought, I'm going out there for hay. It was sort of silly just to pick up, 6 bales of hay and not grab any straw. So we're stocked up now. So let's give the ducks some hay, because I know they're going to go at it. There's the way they're looking at me unloading the truck. Here you go, duckies. Well, the tub's still clean. They're not even playing in the water today. They're more interested in the mud. Anywhere there's mud, they're playing in it. That's what they were waiting for, was me to bring the hay over. Oh, it's going to be a mess in the spring cleaning up all the stalks. Duck treats. That down there, because the snow's still pretty deep underneath the grid, they can stick their heads up right through it and eat through the top. Yeah, that's what they're waiting for. Well, you got your hay. There you go. Everybody's having a snack of hay. Even the geese are getting in the action here. Had to be in they smelled it when I was unloading it, because now that they've got hay, they're not at the edge of the wire anymore. They're all over at the hay. It's amazing how a duck, you never think a duck could have that kind of sense of smell. But they're definitely just chowing down big time on the hay. So they knew what I was unloading. And because we haven't had hay here, I think either today is either the 3rd or the 4th day. So they were going through hay withdrawal. Well, the snowstorm stopped. I thought for sure we were going to get some snow and make all this ice nice and tacky so I won't slip and slide so much. Ducks are having fun with their hay, having a snack. I just had to give Doug a bath because his belly was completely covered in mud. So I'm going to go and learn some more editing. I'm
My goal is to get proficient on this Vegas software. As I've got this episode today has to be edited on that software. I've had enough of the Windows Movie Maker. It's caused me way too many problems. And I'm still, honestly guys, I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to let you in on everything that's gone wrong here, because I don't want to sound like I'm whining. And I know some people will think, oh, I'm just whining. So I don't know. It might, if the link isn't at the beginning of the video where I said it was going to be, it's because I've decided I'm not going to share my massive streak of misfortune that I've had here the last week. I'll just keep it to myself and suck it up. I don't know yet. I'll decide, see what I feel like. I don't know. I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out how to be creative and tell the story of the mess that's taken place here in the last week and the setbacks that I've gone through. I don't know. I'm thinking I might not share it, guys, because I really would like to keep bad vibes out of the show, and I don't want to put I don't want to put any negativity, or not negativity. I don't want to. Yeah, I guess it's a negative story, so I really don't want to tell you about it and ruin the vibe of the show, because we try to keep the Duck Adventure happy. We try anyway.
Coming out, Doug? Oh, guys, I'm locking the ducks up because it's supposed to go down to minus, well, they say minus 10 in Ottawa, minus 16 in Petawawa. So it's right now, I believe it's 10 o'clock. I'm struggling with my editing. I don't know what I'm going to get up for an episode for you guys, but I'm absolutely committed to getting this Vegas software figured out. I've got to do it. It's time for the Duck Adventure to upgrade. So I hope you guys can understand the delays. All right, I'm gonna get the water so that I can get the ducks set up for the night. And of course, everything is really slippery. I don't know if it's showing up in the video, but the light's just glistening off the glare ice here. And I forgot to get more sand and salt today, so I've got to be careful where I'm walking right now. Oh, Doug's hunting out front. Come on, Doug, I can hear you snorting. Damn. Where are you? Come on! I can hear you woofing. Come here! Doug, come on! You're at the highway! Come on! Come on, Doug! You gotta stop going out front barking. Come on! Oh, he thinks he's so tough. Let's listen to him. Oh, now he's going over there to bark. He's driving me nuts, guys. His I don't know, it's his overprotectiveness lately, or I don't know what's going on, but he's doing an awful lot of running around barking. All right. Okay, who's in here? Muscovies. Oh. Okay, the barn's full of Muscovies. We got a barn full of Muscovies. Look at this. Oh, look at this, guys. A goose egg. Another one. Look at the size of it. Well, the geese are laying, that's for sure. I wonder, it's got to be more than one goose because I'm getting like an egg almost every day. That's a big egg. Well, let's go out in the pen and see who's out in the pen. There's some really dirty ducks. All right, I gotta get my acting gear outside here. That little female Muscovy's got a little bit of blood on her head. She's getting mated too much. Doug's in total freaking peak here. Running all over the property barking. I've actually had to stop what I'm doing and go out front and get him off by the highway again. Okay, not many ducks in here. All right. I don't even know if this is showing up in the video, but the Muscovies know what direction they have to go. Okay, a bunch of ducks are going in the wrong direction here tonight. Okay, these guys know they have to go to the barn, and the Muscovies are going in the shed. Yeah, there's the Muscovies. Nice. Oh man. Okay, ducks, back inside. In you go. Okay, a couple just came out. Oh, this is bad tonight. But they have been outside for like 4 or 5 nights now. Okay. Now, because it's not going to be really cold, -10, I'm going to leave the exhaust fan running continuously. Okay, good night, guys. What an ordeal. Okay, where's my dog? Doug! Okay, I've lost Doug. Oh, he's out front barking again. Doug, come on! Let's go! Oh, the snorting. You're a tough dog, aren't you? You. Oh, you're really getting possessive of your property. Dougie, usually you don't even come outside at night. I don't know what's gotten into you, Doug. You're like some kind of super protector now. I already fed you this morning, so you're not going to suck me in again.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.